Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back to learnautomation.com. This is Mukesh. So today we'll talk about Appium installation part 2. So in the last part we have discussed what are the softwares we need to start with Appium. So today we'll majorly focus on how to install and how to set the path. So this is the high level agenda for today. We will download one Android SDK and I will show you how you can set the path and how to verify whether this Android has been installed successfully or not. Then we'll install Node.js and we'll talk about Appium, how to install Appium and how to download Java client and how to add into Eclipse. So we will download one more thing called PDNet so that we can connect our mobile device with our desktop or laptop and we can perform our automation. And if you want to work with Genymotion, virtual devices, then you need to download Genymotion and you can start working with the AVD, that is Android virtual devices. So I missed one point here. You need to download one Microsoft.NET client as well that I will show you in the next slide. So let's get started. I will start downloading the Android SDK. So before downloading, so I have everything in my this folder. Let me show you one by one. So we will start with Android SDK first. So open a fresh browser and so here you can see right now I have Android SDK and the version is 24.0.2, right? So let's see which version we can download now. So simply type download Android SDK. You will get this first link, download Android Studio and SDK tools. So you can see it will give you this option to download this Android Studio. We don't want this studio because this mainly used by developers. We need the SDK. So if you see here, we have one more option called other download options. So if you click over here, you will get this exe and zip file. So we will work on this zip file. So the version which currently is latest version is 24.4.1 and I have the older one 24.0.2. So you can download the latest one and downloading part is very easy. Just click on it. So it will ask you to read terms condition and download this. So it will start your downloading process. I will quickly click on cancel because it's 193 MB file and I already have in my machine. So once it will let me close this part. Yeah. So once you download, you will get this zip file. That's just straightforward. So you need to simply once you unzip this, you will get this folder Android-SDK-Windows. If you double click on it, you will get this a couple of options here. So what you need to do, you need to click on the Sdk Manager first. If you double click on it, it will come up with one Sdk Manager window. It's taking some time. So this process takes time, so I will suggest you start with this process. So now once you download this, once you open this, so it will come with so many tools and versions. Let me close all this. Yeah. Okay, so you can see there are so many SDK versions that you need to download. So you must be familiar with Android versions because everyone almost using this Android phone. So let's say I want to automate a web application on Android version 5.1. So I will show you this example because currently the mobile which I have that supports Android 5.1. So you can see the API versions are coming here, right? 21, 22, so on. So what exactly it is now, if you go a little bit technical, we have Android version history as well. So if you simply type Android version history, so you will get this API version like how they have started and so if you go open this first Wikipedia link, so you will notice when they started, yeah, so this is the API labels which they have. Okay, so in this they have, yeah, this is the API label. So currently I'm using 5.1.1, so API label is 22. So Marshmallow is the latest one, which is coming in Nexus phone. So if you are using 6.0, then you need to download API label 23. In the same way, if you are working with any previous API, you need to download the respective SDK. So what you need to do is simply click on this and you will get this option called install 13 packages. Okay, and it will start downloading. In the same way, you need to download their tools. So you can select this and download this tool. Plus you need to download their build tool as well. So right now I have installed the previous build, so you can see these latest last four I have installed, and this one only not is installed. So based on your requirement, you can download the respective build tool and the SDK as well. And one important point, if you're working with any organization, then you need to set a proxy first. So right now I'm not connected to any proxy, so I can remove this. But if you're trying to download all this in your office, then you need to set this proxy if required. It's very straightforward. Select the tool, select the API version which you want to download, and once you will download, you will get this platform tools here. Okay, and in platforms, you will get all the platforms which you will download. So I have downloaded from Android 15 till Android 22. So you can download the only the required one. It will take less time. So now once everything is set, now you need to set some path here. So once you unzip this, this is the home path, right? So you need to set some path here. So what you need to do, you need to go to the your my computer, open property, click on advanced system settings, click on environment variable, and here you need to add one new variable called Android underscore home. I already have here, but in your case you will not get this option. So you need to click on new and you need to type Android underscore home, and here you need to specify the path. So path I can mention because I extracted everything here. So what I will do, I will simply copy this and paste here, and I will click on OK. Apart from that, you will get one system variable here called path. So don't click on new, click on edit, and here you need to add two more paths. So one path that you need to add is till platform tools. You need to specify where your platform tools is located. So simply copy this path and simply add one semicolon here and paste here. So we have given one path till platform tools. In the same way, you need to give one more path till tools. Okay. So simply copy this and go till last, again paste, add one semicolon, that's all. So once you add these two, okay, your task is done. What you need to do, simply type adb and hit enter. If you're getting all this option, it means it is already installed. And if you want to check how many devices are connected, you can say adb devices. You can say I have one device attached to my machine. But if you have not set this path, you will not be able to use all this option. So once you install this Android SDK and you set the path, try to run this command. If these commands are running, then congratulations, it has been successfully installed in your machine. Okay, so let me repeat again. You need to specify path till tools and you need to specify path till platform tools. Only two paths you need to set in the system variable, and in the user variable you need to set till Android underscore home. That's all you need to do. So let's check the next thing. You need to download Node.js. Node.js is very straightforward. Simply type download Node.js, and you will get their official site here. So you can see here I am getting this Windows installer, and you can see it is downloading very fast. So you will get this, let me show you where I have everything. Yeah, you will get this node. Okay, and simply you need to double click on it will start the installation process, and you have to go till the finish option is not coming. Okay, so for Node.js we don't have to set any path, it will automatically detect and it will install. So the next thing which you need to download is the main part called Appium. So for Appium you need to visit their official site and simply type appium.io, and simply click on download Appium. And you can see they have so many versions here. So the version which I am using is very old. Let me show you. I have Appium, which is 1_4_000. That is this one. But they have the latest version, that is this 1_4_30. So you can use the latest one, but I'm using a little bit older because the latest version is not compatible with my system. So I'm using the older one. So once you download, click on download this. It will come up like this zip file. And once you unzip this, you will get this Appium installer. And once you double click on it, and go till the last option, it will automatically install in your machine. Then I will show you how to start this. Okay, as of now, once you install this, let me close the existing sessions. And once it's installed, so you need to, if you're working with Windows 8, just type Appium. It will come up with this window. And if you're working with Windows 7 or Windows 10, then you can search for this Appium, and it will come up like this. Okay, I will show you how to use this. As of now, just start installing everything. Then you need to download their Java client jar, and you have to add into Eclipse. So for the jar file, what you need to do, simply type Java client for Appium. Okay, so the latest version for the Java client is 3.2. So if you check the second link, that is official link. So they have so many language bindings here. You need to click on the Java part. And it will redirect you to the Maven repo. And here you can see they have so many options: POM, jar, document, and source. Click on this jar. Once you click on this jar, you will get this jar file, Java client 3.2.0. That is the latest version I am using. That's all. Now you need to download PDNet in mobile and in desktop as well. So in mobile, if you don't install, that's fine. But if you have to install in your system, so simply type PDNet and just open the first link. So they have PDNet Plus for Android. So if you click on this, it will start downloading one PDNet, this one, and you need to install this as well. So if you're working with real devices, what you need to do, you need to connect your mobile with USB cable, then double click on it. So what it will do, it will download all the necessary software, or you can say the drivers which is required. So once installation will complete, you will get a successful message as well. So make sure before installing you have to connect your device, okay, with USB cable. if you're working with real device, otherwise not required. I will show you the usage of each and everything in the next video. And the last part is Genymotion if you want to work with real devices. So if you don't want to see, you can create Android virtual device using this SDK as well, but that will be very slow. So what I will prefer, just go and download Genymotion. So simply type Genymotion, click on the first link. So it's paid actually, but they have a free version as well. So if you go here and yeah, I think yeah, wait. So this is business enterprise. I think they removed the uh, okay, yes, if you want Genymotion for personal use, then please download it from here. Just click here and yeah, you need to select the platform Mac, Windows, Linux. Click on Windows and you will get two options over here. First is Genymotion, that is almost 132 MB, and one is without Virtualbox. So don't use the second one. So download Genymotion with Virtualbox. Just click on this and it will start downloading Genymotion. So you will get Genymotion like this. Double click on it, it will install Genymotion, plus it will install Virtualbox as well. So go in a normal way, like click on next and finish, and that's all. So once you will complete this, you will get Genymotion like this. Let me show you from the starting. So once you what you can say, once you install this successfully, you need to create a account over here. And once you create your account, you can see I just logged in with my username and password. So once you will log in using your credentials, you will not see any device here. I have right now, so it's showing here. I can add any devices from here. So they have so many options to create a virtual device. So you can take any API label. So if you want to create virtual device for Nexus 5, Nexus 6, and you can see there are so many APIs as well, right? Till API 22 they have. Like this, you can select any API and you can start creating a Android virtual device. So once you click on next, it will create one device for you like this. And if you click on start, it will take some time and it will start one virtual device for you. This process takes time, so just have patience. And as we know, we have Selenium server as well, so we need all this. And I think I missed one thing, is this is Microsoft WebDriver. So what you need to do, I think it's just starting. So this is our virtual device. It is taking time, so let's minimize this. So here you need to type Microsoft WebDriver. It's taking time. Yeah, so when you type Microsoft WebDriver, let me check whether we are landing to the right page or not. Sorry, my internet is slow, so it's taking some time. In the meanwhile, we will check here. So you can see this is our virtual device is ready here. Sorry. Okay, and you can see just like a normal Android. So we have so many options here. Okay, so it's previous version, so you will not be able to see Chrome. We have some default browser over here and the default options. And you can just play with this virtual device, whatever actions you want to do. You can type a new message. It will behave like a normal real device. You can use a keyboard as well from your normal keyboard. Okay, so when you type Microsoft WebDriver, you need to download this as well. And it's a very small file. It's almost in KB, 432 KB. You need to double click on it. It will start installing in your machine. Okay, so that's what you need to install in your machine. And I will recommend until each and everything is not installed, don't proceed further because anyways your test will fail. So let me do a quick recap here. Okay, so we need to download and set path for Android SDK. You will get a zip file once you download. You need to unzip it and you need to set two paths. One is platform, one for platform tools and one for tools. And before setting the path, make sure you have downloaded the respective SDK and the build tool. Then you need to download Node.js and install it. Then you need to download Appium. I am still using a very older one. You can try with the latest one because the new one doesn't suit in my system. It doesn't work at all. So I just degraded and I'm using the older one. We have downloaded Java client as well. So that is the actual Java file which contains all the advanced classes and interface that we will use. Then we downloaded PDNet and just for the real devices. And if you want to work with Android virtual devices, then you need to download Genymotion and you need to install it. After installing, you need to enter your username and password. If you are a new user, you can create a new account, and after login, you can create your own virtual device. Okay, and last that we missed, Microsoft WebDriver. You need to install that as well. So that's all for this video. In the next video, I will show you how you can run your normal test case into Android Chrome browser. So that's all for this video. If you have any doubts, you can drop me an email to my email ID, and I have pasted everything in my blog as well, so you can visit my blog as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.